because I've seen crypto go up and down. I see my portfolio chop in half. I see my portfolio even dump like more than 100 grand.
Hey, welcome to YPCRYPTO. I know it's been a while. I'm Chris and this is Ant. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I know it's been a minute, so I just thought, you know what, let's just kind of reintroduce myself and kind of talk you through my journey for crypto and kind of go from there a little bit. So I got into cryptocurrency in 2016, 2017. No, 2016 April, I remember it. Yeah, one of my friends told me to buy Ethereum, just on Coinbase, and I was just going to crypto back then, but I didn't know anything about investing, so I didn't really take advantage of that time. Bought some Ethereum, bought some Bitcoin, but kind of like just messed around and didn't sell at the right points, and or was doing all the wrong things you do as a newbie in the crypto space. Just selling on the red days, buying on the green days, and stuff like that. So from 2016 to 2019, I got into crypto. Then 2018 to 2019, kind of fell out of it. But only in 2020, when we had coronavirus, just had to look into some funds and I just saw Bitcoin and just thought, you know what? Let me just research what Bitcoin is. And in 2020, about March, researched what Bitcoin was and just found out, like, forgetting all the charts and forgetting about like all the money making possibilities, just the fundamental stuff for Bitcoin, just got me back into the market. And then for the last 2 years now, just been trying to help some close friends and family get into crypto, and just kind of go on this journey with me. It's been 2 years since 2020, and yeah, it's safe to say that I've done pretty okay. Took some profits along the way, still investing now, learning a lot about just finance and just investing in general. So yeah, we're now 2022 and still going strong, hopefully. I know I look a bit rough. And yeah, just continue to invest in crypto and just hopefully bring out more content for to help more people get into this space. So that's my story. And like, I don't know if you want to just quickly talk about how you got into this space. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sure. What's going on, guys? I'm Anthony. Chris, my boy here, got me into crypto properly in 2020, probably just before summer. So, but I knew about Bitcoin when Bitcoin was around £40. So that'd be about, at the time, it was like $55. I had a few Bitcoin back then, but I didn't know it was going to be like this. But that's another story. But yeah, since 2012, I've just been investing. Prices back then, Bitcoin was only at $10,000 to $12,000, and Ethereum was only, at the time when I probably got in, it was $200 or just under $200. And just learning for like a year, investing, buying all these different coins, learning about different coins, learning about different projects, which are the, why you should invest in these things, because that's quite important. And we're going to talk about why you should invest in certain projects. But yeah, there's been some ups and downs since then. Bitcoin went all the way up to high as 65K in May 2021. Took a teeny bit of profits then, and then put it back in. And then we had another leg up later in the year, in November. That's when Bitcoin went again to it went to 69K, and Ethereum went all the way up to almost $5,000. So if you bought a couple of Ethereum at $200, you had a chance to sell it to make $10,000. I wasn't as aggressive as I should have been with taking profits, and I didn't get to buy my portion in the end, but I bought some other stuff that I really needed. And obviously I spoiled myself a bit, but the most important thing was like the knowledge about investing, cryptocurrencies, and why you should invest. And I'm always going to be a believer of Bitcoin, which we'll touch on in a bit. But it's been a journey, and I'm always going to invest. And I love to teach the people out there, you guys, if you're a new investor, or you're just, you've bought some stuff and you've gone away, you didn't quite understand it, because we've made mistakes. Chris and I have made some serious mistakes. We've learned a lot of things, and we want to teach you guys and make sure you guys don't make the same mistakes we did. Although we've made some gains. Yeah, that's me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we made mistakes and stuff. We'll probably continue to make some mistakes, but overall, I think we can talk about our journey all day. Maybe we'll say that for another video where we go into more depth of how much we made, how much we invested. But the whole general thing for us, I guess, is we just invested money and we're teaching ourselves about making our money go to work, and crypto is that space to help people in our position, coming from, working class backgrounds, how we can just take our money and just grow it, and with crypto, grow it exponentially in a short space of time, as opposed to your traditional stocks and shares and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, man, that's a bit about us. So we're going to move on now. And we're just basically going to talk about Bitcoin, the current state it is right now. So just quickly kind of give you guys an idea where Bitcoin is. It's currently sitting around $40,000 at the time of recording. Previously, since Anne mentioned, November last year, Bitcoin touched 69K. And since then, it's kind of been in a downward market. You could call it a bear market if you want. And it went as low as $32,000, I believe. And now we're hovering between, the last few weeks has been hovering between 38 and 43K, I'd say, in the last few weeks. But right now we're on $40,000. So just gonna kind of talk about right now, I guess the sentiment is everyone's scared to buy Bitcoin because, I don't know if you've heard this, Anne, but a lot of people talking about Bitcoin going to 25K, 20K, it's going to die.
I'm good with that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll just keep buying more. But I just wanted to ask you, Anne, if would you still personally buy Bitcoin? Maybe not buy Bitcoin, but would you still encourage someone to kind of get into this, whether it's buying Bitcoin or other cryptos, would you still encourage someone to kind of invest in this space or not?
Yes, definitely buy Bitcoin. Whatever you think, if it's a good price or not, today's price is the best price. When I say this, because it's an appreciating asset, it appreciates over time. There's a limited supply. Not everybody's going to be able to own one Bitcoin. Not a lot of people are going to own 0.1 Bitcoin. So whatever price you have now, think of it, in the year. Don't think about what's going to happen to Bitcoin next week if you invest today. Think about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, because Bitcoin started at what, a cent, less than a cent or 2 cents or whatever.
Back in 2009,
yeah. And today we're sitting at 40,000, went high as $69,000. So if you bought 100 Bitcoins back in the day at $1 each, you've got, if I'm correct, Chris, 69, that's like 69 million, no?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, when it was at the peak, yeah. That's right. Don't worry.
I'm an investor, I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it. Pick maths.
But yeah, I always encourage people to buy Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, because once you buy Ethereum, you do your research on Ethereum, you're going to understand that it's more than just a coin. It's it's a working project, but we'll come back to that. Everyone, I encourage, if someone wanted to know about cryptocurrency, I always say buy Bitcoin, and if that has to be the majority of your stack, even though you will make more money from cryptocurrencies if you know what you're doing. So buy Bitcoin. Yeah, there's a major investor called Michael Saylor, and he's planning to buy all the Bitcoins in the world. It's not possible, but he will eat, which he's done already, a big chunk of the supply out there. So better be quick. And there's going to be a time where your neighbor across the street from you, everyone's going to be talking about your neighbor, that family over there, they own one Bitcoin. Could you believe that they own a whole Bitcoin? That is insane. So there you go.
Yeah, I think fundamentally, Bitcoin is, say people may say, hedge against Bitcoin is like digital gold or whatever you may think of it, but just proven over time, like Anne said, Bitcoin when it first came out was at 1 cent at one point, maybe less than that, or some point in its lifetime. We're in 2022 and Bitcoin is now $40,000. If you got in early then, you're living in a different, I don't know if you can ever make those gains again, those type of percentage, probably not, from 1 cent to 40,000, but you can definitely protect your wealth or protect your money just by investing in Bitcoin in the future. You guys probably heard this term go around, inflation, and we're getting hit by it now, the whole world, with all these wars, coronavirus, prices of oil, prices of gas going up, shopping going up, electrical bills going up. You need something that's going to either, one, protect your money, or two, help you keep up with inflation. So Bitcoin, I think personally, it's one of the best assets to put your money into. I'm not saying put everything into it, but definitely put a percentage of your money into it, so that 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years from now, when a Big Mac is about £20, you'll be able to, you'll be able to, like, with your Bitcoin that you have, you can be able to be like, you know what, like, I've protected my money. I'm not worried about the cost of living in 20 years time or 10 years from now, because how Bitcoin works, right, is there's only 21 million ever created. They're still distributing it, but we have a halving event every 4 years where the amount of Bitcoin that comes into the world decreases. It cuts in half. So I think right now it's 6 Bitcoins per block. After the halving, it'll be 3 Bitcoins per block. So it will keep in every 4 years, keep cutting. So the less Bitcoin that comes in, supply and demand, if more people start buying it and there's less, the price is just going to go up. I think just in general, when it comes the world we're living in now, the working people, the lower class people, money is going to be so important to them, and you want to protect your wealth. You want to put some knowledge in your head to go and invest, and definitely Bitcoin for me and for Anne. And then once you get into, it's one of the best investments. And then once you get into Bitcoin, you'll start going down the rabbit hole of all the altcoins and stuff. That's where you can make the quick gains, but that's where you can also lose a lot of your portfolio, because they go up so much, but they come down just as hard. If you're looking for something safer, 100% Bitcoin and Ethereum, have that in your portfolio.
Okay, bro. If I was a person in the supermarket and I saw you and I saw your debit card and I knew you was into crypto, and I also ask you, should I buy Dogecoin and some other coins, like some other meme coins, like Dogecoin? Sorry, Dogecoin and what's the other one?
Shibu.
Yeah. If I asked you, should I buy these coins? What would you say?
I'd say put everything on. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't say. Honestly, I'd say, look, put what you're willing to lose. Like, you might, these coins in like 2 to 5 years from now, 10 years might, go to here, but but they can also go down to here. They can also go down like to zero. So just put what you're willing to lose. You can bet at some point it would go up. You just got to be willing to take out. So I think that's for everything, right? For anything really. If you're looking to make money in this market, you have to be willing to take out. If you're looking to create wealth, then you have to just leave it there for over a period of time, over like a long period of time. That's the best way to look at it. You want to make money, you buy low, you sell high, you sell it. Yeah. If you want to create wealth long term, you buy low and you keep it. And when you're like 50 or 60, and you've got your Bitcoin there, you haven't touched it, and it's worth like $1 million Bitcoin, then you're wealthy. So that's the best way to approach it, I think. Simplest way, simplest form.
Well, I'm going to buy £10 worth of SHIB right now and cash it out in $1 million. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, yeah, so right now, I think the market overall, Bitcoin's in I don't want to say bear market, but it's not in the bull market right now. You could call it maybe an accumulation phase. But I think for me personally, I don't know about you, bro, I'll ask you in a second, but for me personally, I'm just looking to accumulate as much Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies that I'm into for now until they reach a certain price point, and then I'll stop buying. Like, for instance, if Bitcoin goes past 58K, 60K, I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm just going to ride it up and then take profits where I can. And I've got those targets from other coins that I've bought as well. Continue to earn passive income from my crypto. That's one of the main reasons as well I'm into crypto, is that I earn a lot of passive income from some of my stuff. So even the market's down, I'm still earning money. When the market's up, I'm still earning money. And that's an extra couple of hundred £100 a month I can get, and I can use that towards other stuff. So bro, yeah, what's on your mind, just to kind of like finish up? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts going forward with this market?
My thought at the moment is, everyone was expecting Bitcoin to do a crazy, I mean, it has done a craziness, mad move, but we
were hearing like all these other YouTubers, 150K, 200K Bitcoin,
300, even 300. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not saying that
believe the hype as well.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but with these crypto bull cycles, you won't know until there's another halving event, which we'll explain what this is another time. And it does a mad one from the halving event. We don't know. So if you're thinking about working towards the bull cycles, we're way past, we're well outside the 4-year cycle. So, but if if Bitcoin does 100K this year, great. But if it doesn't, great at the same time for me, because if it does hit 100K, I'm going to take more profits. Only to go back in, because I'm getting ready for the next leg up. The next leg up for me, I believe personally, is in the next couple of years, when the next halving is. I say Bitcoin's going to stay within this range. 38 could go as low as 35. It can go all the way up to 55 maybe. I think we're going to be in this range how we were 2-3 years ago. Just, 2-3 years ago was in the 8,000 to the 12,000K range. And I believe, from my knowledge and my prediction, is that we are within these ranges. We're going to be in this range for a good 2-3 years. So like you said, bro, just accumulate as much as you can. When if Bitcoin does a mad one this year, then, I'll be very hesitant to invest. But yeah, there's, you're going to have to learn. I can't, encourage everyone or tell everyone, Bitcoin's high, sell, sell, sell. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to understand the market, get a feel how it is for your crypto to go down, to go up, to go down. This is when you get to, you can check yourself at the door with emotions, with your coins. Bro, like you told me about, don't fall in love with your coins. And it was very hard to do that. But because I've seen crypto go up and down, I see my portfolio chop in half. I see my portfolio even dump like more than 100 grand. So unless you keep your emotions at the door, sell when you think you need to sell, then you'll be all right. But anyone that's want to buy Bitcoin and crypto now, I say accumulate as much as you can.
Yeah, like I think that's overall, guys, that's our message for the video. It's like, it's not over, we're still in it, we're still accumulating, we're still learning and kind of like going through the whole concept of investing, that this is a lifetime thing, and you're just going to keep educating yourself. Don't get put off with the red days, the prices going down. Don't think about personally, just don't think about getting rich. Think about being wealthy. Build good habits to keep investing, and you'll win over time. Be patient, you win over time. And this is actually one of those times where this is where you can build your wealth. Prices are so low, like the rich people, the wealthy, the rich, that's their saying. You buy low, you sell high. And right now the prices are low. Bitcoin 40% down from its all-time high. Ethereum nearly 50% down, like 60% down from its all-time high. About 45-50% from its all-time high. And like, so a lot of altcoins, 90%, 80% down. So if you buy around this time and you have a long-term projection for these coins, you're going to win at the end of the day. You're going to win. And that's the message of this video. Is just stay in the game. Invest what you're willing to lose. While you're in this space, just research the coins or Bitcoin, research all the things you're investing in, so you can get confident in your investment and have conviction. And hopefully, we're going to bring more videos, be more specific with certain coins, be more specific with Bitcoin, exactly like what we actually price, what we're looking at, what we're looking for, Ethereum, loads of updates in the crypto space to come from us, YPCRYPTO. But yeah, Ad, is there anything you want to say to the people?
No, just guys, hopefully we see you in the next few days. But yeah, just stick with us if you want to learn a bit more. If you're a new investor or intermediate investor, this is the place. We're going to give you as much content as we can, because we love you guys.
Yeah, man, just go on this journey with us. That's it. It's all a journey. We'll go together. We'll help each other. We'll learn as much as we can to relate to you, and hopefully we'll learn from you guys when you post in the comments. And we'll just keep going through this journey, man. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Please subscribe to YPCRYPTO, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Yellow Pickle.